Give us the lowdown. What's your adventure? What's this again?
This is my business, my mission, if you will, Indigenuity. It means it's actually a made-up word, indigenous and ingenuity, and the whole idea of we're creative people.
So my name is Nate Wyckoff. This is my wife, Kristen Wyckoff, and our business is called Transcend Art. And actually, our name kind of describes kind of what our business is. We try to transcend the boundary between art and science.
So I do the personalized paintings. And then I paint murals too. My friend sent me a picture of the bedspread and then I did the painting.
My passion is not music. Don't be fooled. My passion is math and practical and theoretical. So I love teaching it and I love thinking about how we teach it.
My name is Whitney. The business is Whitney's Knitties. I knit and crochet hats and baby stuff.
I started creating jewelry, designing different things, t-shirts and things like that. I've always been a singer, so I'm a singer-songwriter. Got a couple CDs out. I've been nominated for Native American Music Awards, which was really exciting. It kind of opened up further an audience and a voice again to be able to speak to and encourage people, and that's, I guess, part of the primary mission is to encourage people and be creative, encouraging them that their life has a purpose.
So these are fused glass. That's what you were just taking some images of are more art pieces. These are stand-up stands that we actually made. We actually did welding, metal bending, and stuff like that. So it's really kind of start to finish.
How did you get started in doing this stuff? Your art?
Actually, Marty has Lizzie's Creations and Mad, and she's been painting for a couple years and doing farmers markets, and she invited me.
It started as a way to support Native communities in Mexican, Apache, and Spanish. And so part of the mission is to send a portion of those proceeds onto people and relationships I have in communities all across the U.S. and Canada.
It started when I was pregnant with my first baby and I was on bed rest and didn't have anything else to do. And it just is letting me stay home with my little girl and soon be two little people.
So when I went to undergrad, I went to a small school called Alfred University. It's upstate New York. So I went there for science. But while I was there, a lot of my friends were artists. So I started getting interested in glass blowing.
I've always loved it. I didn't realize it was my passion, my strong passion, but it always really has been. I didn't realize it until about 2 years ago.
My mom taught me, and then I learned honestly off of YouTube. I taught myself to crochet off of YouTube, just for something to do when I was on bed rest.
I've been singing for as long as I can remember, and really, I think shortly after 2000, just really started writing songs. The first songs were really drum songs, and they were prayers for Native people.
Still working on my undergraduate in math. We're trying to find pupils for tutoring.
Was there any obstacles you had to overcome to be able to do this stuff, or people who told you you shouldn't waste your time?
I'm still learning. I'm probably my biggest obstacle. I think we all are.
It grew faster than I thought it would, and it just got too big too fast, and it's just me, and I'm hand making everything, so and chasing a toddler around a lot of times, so.
Trying to find our customers or market niche. Been at a lot of shows, trying to figure out what shows will attract our customers to come to our booth. Working with our booth to display our products better.
Kind of balancing that between the stuff that we like to do, what we like to make, and kind of what we feel like expresses us, and balancing that with what people buy and what people want. It's a learning process.
Cover the CD shows me with a drum, and traditionally it's men who play at the big drum, and so if you go to a powwow and you see the drum circles, you never see a woman sitting at that drum circle. But I have a friend who's also Apache, a very traditional man. He had actually allowed me to sit at a drum. That was kind of a really cool endorsement that he looked beyond to see the message that I had to bring to someone.
Were you ever tempted to give up?
No, not after I started. I think the big hurdle is kind of like when I was 13, my stepfather took me rock climbing, and rappelling. And the biggest hurdle is taking that step backwards off of the rock, off of the ledge. Once you get that one step down, it's just like, I can do this. But it's kind of like the psychological battle of, I'm going to walk off a cliff backwards.
Right.
It makes no sense, you know? But once you get that first step, it's like momentum, and then you just keep going.
Definitely days you get frustrated.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe the crowd isn't there to sell your product.
And I think in large part, it doesn't, you know, you have to find the right market for you. Just because people aren't buying your stuff doesn't mean you suck, and you know, just because people are buying your stuff doesn't mean you're awesome either.
What would you say? What kind of encouragement would you give to anyone that's trying to pursue their dreams?
Probably quit making excuses. Find people who encourage you in your vision. They might not understand it fully, but they at least see that it's part of you and it needs to get out there. And really ally yourself with folks that will encourage you, because there's a whole lot of people that will not, and they won't see what you see.
Just start. Just start. Just do it. Like anything else. It's like with any struggle you have in your life. If you just take one little step towards it and keep taking steps towards it, you'll eventually, those steps will get bigger and you just keep growing some momentum.
And so to really just take it one step at a time.
Do it. You don't know until you do it. Start slow. I know a lot of people who grew too big too fast and then couldn't put the brakes on it, but I would say just do it. Might as well.
I think you need to step out, like you said, step out of your comfort zone and just go for it.
Try anything. It seems like anything you try, just keep on trying. It seems like it may not work one time, but it may work another. We're always trying different things, new things.
Yeah.
Getting to know or getting access to more information, more contacts, networking. So
You know, it's about perseverance. If you really love to do it, you like to do it, that's what you want to do, you have to keep at it. You know, nothing's going to work, you know, perfectly on the first try, so you have to keep at it.
One of my favorite quotes is from a Guatemalan singer. He says, "Songs are written in absolute solitude, but they find accomplices." And I find, like, in life and in creativity, sometimes we feel like we're all alone doing something, but then we find accomplices.
Yeah.
And they kind of help us get out there and
Yeah.
encourage us to do something.